Hi guys, I wanted to talk about RV plugs and some of the issues that I've been seeing online, and it's one of the problems that people are coming up with is that they have their plugs are burning up, and so I'm gonna show you. Notice that one is actually a little bit burned out, and just so you know who I am, I've been an electrician for 20 plus years at least, since I was like 18. I'm 50 now, so there you go. So quite a while. So I'm going to talk about these plugs and how to fix them and make them so they won't do this. Okay, now I discovered this when I was in Vegas and running my air conditioner and noticed this got really hot. And I was thinking I was going to go ahead and replace this. Then I said, I think I'll go ahead and try and fix it and see if I have any issues. So we've used this plug. We traveled all over the United States, 25,000 miles, and it lasted since then because of some of the stuff that I've done. And I've seen this before in electrical. I've seen it with like panels, dirty contacts on breakers, high current stuff. So what I was discovering was there's a lot of oxidation on these connectors. So I'll talk about what you can use to fix this. There's several ways to do it. Now you can have a dirty plug, and you can also have a dirty receptacle. So there's two ways to work with this. One is get yourself a brass brush. You can get these at Harbor Freight for $3, something like that. And you should be cleaning your contacts like this and see it get all nice and shiny. It's getting really pretty. And you want to do this about once every, I'd say 2 or 3 months, especially if you're on the road or before every big trip you're going to do. And clean this, get these all nice and shiny, make them look good. We're using brass on brass because if you take the two brass, things together, it's not going to eat the metal away and eventually ruin your plug. Now, once you clean this, you're going to get really good contact in your receptacle, at least contact good on one side. Now there's another thing that I like to do with this, and I like to rough up the forward surfaces. Okay, and to do that I like to take a file and rough up these surfaces. So the reason I'm doing this is because this will allow me to clean the receptacle when I plug in. It will help to clean those surfaces. Okay, kind of roughs up the surface and like sandpaper kind of. So the idea is you rough it, rough. Okay. So now we have a really nice, clean, beautiful surface that's going to conduct well. It's not going to generate heat. And just so you know, on the heat, the reason it gets so hot is because it's like when you try and run a lot of current through a small wire. Okay, if this is all dirty and it has to go through a real small contact area, it'll actually arc and create carbon, and you've probably seen it on plugs before. And that carbon is what makes the point of contact very small. So again, you want to clean these. You want to keep them clean. You won't have this problem. This is, one of the things that they talk about online a lot are surge suppressors, and they're going to save your RV. The real truth is the best thing you can do is really clean this stuff, and it'll prevent problems with power. No surge suppressor is going to protect your RV during a brownout and surge when the power comes back on. Those type of isolation units are very expensive and not suited for any RV. They just don't really do anything. So a lot of black magic there. They work with very high transients or high frequency transients, but they don't really get rid of what's happening, what's actually messing up an RV. Most power doesn't really give you any problems. If you're in a lightning storm, you should be disconnecting your power. If there is a power outage, I suggest you go to your panel very quick inside your RV and turn off your main breaker, wait for the power to come back on in the area and stabilize, and then turn it back on. That's really the best thing you can do to protect your RV. So I did want to talk about this because there's a lot of misnomers about it, and a lot of people have different ideas, but from an electrician, here's what I have to say about it. You guys have a great day.